Okay, today we're going to solve this beautiful equation. However, you can't really solve it necessarily like this because you can't do an x squared plus, it's as simple as it's going to get, but we can factor it out. So how we do that is it's a standard factorization because the leading coefficient is 1. So I'm going to go ahead and go like this and set it equal to 0. So factoring this would be x and x because you take the square root of it. So there's 1x there and 1x there. Then you go ahead and bring down your sign, which is addition, and then you multiply these two signs together, which is plus and plus, so positive times positive equals positive. And then we know that we're adding based on those two signs. So what factors multiply to make 5 but add to make 6? In this case, it's 5 and 1. So 5 would go here and 1 would go here, and they're both equal to 0. Now this time you're going to sort of split it up and do x plus 5 equals 0, because you want to set each one equal to 0. And there's two possible answers for this equation. And then x plus 1 equals 0. So then you go ahead and solve each equation for x. Minus 5 minus 5. X equals negative 5. And then over here, you have minus 1 minus 1. So you're left with x equals negative 1. Okay, now, obviously, x equals negative 5 or negative 1. Those are the possible answer choices. Now to check this, we're going to go ahead and, like usual, plug it back into the original equation. So, we're going to start with negative 5. So we have negative 5, and since you're plugging it in, you're going to use parentheses, squared, plus 6 times negative 5, again with the parentheses because you're plugging it in, and then plus 5 over here, and then equals 0. So, when you have the parentheses around a negative, you're including the negative in that square. So it's really saying negative 5 times negative 5, which gives you a positive 25. So, with that said, sidetrack, 25, and then positive times a negative equals negative, and then 6 times 5 equals 30, and then plus 5 equals 0. So 25 minus 30 is going to be negative 25 minus 30 is going to give you negative 5, and then plus 5 equals 0. And then negative 5 plus 5, 0 equals 0. So we know that the first possible answer checks out. Okay, fabulous. Now, we're going to go ahead and plug in the second number, which is negative 1. So, wherever there's any x. So, we have negative 1 squared plus 6 times negative 1 plus 5 equals 0. Negative 1 times negative 1, because it's negative 1 squared, is going to give you a positive 1. And then 6 times negative 1 is going to give you a positive 6. No, I'm sorry. Positive times a negative equals a negative. Negative 6. And then plus 5 equals 0. So then 1 minus 6 equals negative 5. And then you add 5 equal to 0. So negative 5 plus 5 equals 0. 0, which equals 0. So we know that the second number checks out as well. Okay, thank you.